Archangel Michael says, the air around you has changed, even if you have not yet noticed. Something whispered in a room you were not in has carried your name, your story, and your future. It was quiet, but it was powerful enough to move the ground beneath your entire love life. The shift began when two people met without planning it. They leaned close, their voices low, their words heavy with emotions that could not be undone. One of them spoke about you, not in passing, but in a way that pierced the other's heart. Your love story was moving in one direction, steady and certain. Yet in that moment, the compass spun wildly, pointing somewhere completely new. The one you thought you understood suddenly became a different version of themselves. Now, invisible threads are tightening between you and them. Every action from here forward is colored by that secret conversation. Every glance, every message, every silence carries the weight of what was said. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They did not plan for their words to reach you, but heaven made sure the vibration would travel. It moved through time, through hearts, until it landed in the space between your spirit and theirs. You may not have heard the exact sentences, but your soul felt the tremor. One of them spoke of your kindness, your loyalty, and your unmatched presence. The other questioned whether they truly deserved you. Between praise and doubt, the seed of change was planted. Now that seed is growing fast, breaking through the soil of everything you thought was permanent. You will soon see behaviors shift, choices made differently, and emotions displayed in ways you never expected. The one who heard the words cannot forget them. They are replaying in their mind, shaping their next steps. The path they thought they would take now feels too small for what they feel for you. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, this is the kind of divine intervention that works quietly but strikes deeply. It rearranges the invisible architecture of love, replacing walls with open doors. It turns hesitation into determination. Your love story is no longer in the chapter it was yesterday. The page has turned without your hands touching it. You are now standing at the threshold of a completely different season. In this new season, someone will hold you closer, speak more truthfully, and fight harder for your place in their life. They have seen the reality of losing you, and it shook them. The conversation that started this change is still echoing. Even now, they are thinking about what to do next, and every thought leads back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. What was said was not filled with anger, it was filled with truth. Truth that stripped away every mask they wore, truth that made them see what really matters. It was the kind of truth that demands a response. You are about to see that response in real time. It will appear in unexpected ways. A call at midnight, a letter that feels like a confession, a look that holds everything they could not say before. This is a turning point, and once it happens, there is no return to the old way. The past will remain in the shadows, and the new will pull you into the light. You are not meant to resist this shift. Heaven has been guiding it, making sure the right ears heard the right words at the perfect moment. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They are walking toward you now, more certain than they have ever been. You will feel the urgency in their touch, the raw honesty in their eyes. It will be impossible to doubt their feelings after this. You will notice that every conversation between you from now on carries more weight. Even the smallest exchange will feel charged with meaning. The person you love is no longer just thinking about you, they are planning around you. You are in their dreams, their decisions, their future vision. What began as a private exchange is becoming the foundation of a stronger, more committed love. The change is irreversible. Type Amen to get blessing 666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They have been replaying that moment in their mind over and over, as though each word is a key unlocking something they had kept locked for far too long. It is no longer a casual thought, it is an ache, a pull, a command they cannot ignore. They know that if they do not act now, the chance to protect and grow this love may slip away forever. You are not aware of the full depth of what was revealed, but heaven is ensuring that you will soon feel the effects. The air around you will change, lighter when they are near, heavier when they are gone. Every gesture will feel like it carries a secret meaning. The one who loves you has been made aware of how fragile this connection can be. In that awareness, they have chosen to hold you tighter, speak with more conviction, and guard your presence in their life like a rare treasure. This is no longer a passing romance, it is becoming a vow, silently spoken but deeply felt. Even those around them will notice the change. They will see the way your name makes them pause, the way your absence stirs a visible restlessness. The private conversation has given them clarity, and now they are moving with purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, such shifts are never accidental. They are orchestrated with precision, timed perfectly so that the heart is ready to receive truth without resisting it. What happened was not random, it was a divine alignment meant to shake away all uncertainty. From here on, your love story will carry a different kind of rhythm. The pauses will be shorter, the confessions will be louder, and the effort will be greater. It is the kind of shift that transforms not just a relationship, but the people inside it. They may reach for you in moments they never did before, checking on you when you least expect, remembering details you thought they had forgotten. This is their silent way of repairing what they now see could have been lost. In their heart, a quiet but unshakable decision has been made. You will see that decision unfold in their actions long before they ever speak it aloud. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your life together will begin to feel less like drifting and more like building. Conversations will have depth, and silences will carry comfort instead of distance. They will work to make sure you feel chosen every single day. It will not matter what obstacles are ahead, this new clarity is giving them courage they did not have before. They will stand in the way of anything that threatens to take you away. Others might try to interfere, but their resolve will be like stone. The love they feel is no longer something they are merely aware of, it is something they are willing to defend fiercely. This transformation is not about words alone, it is about showing up differently, loving you in ways that leave no doubt. That private conversation was the spark, but heaven is the flame keeping it alive. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They will look at you soon, and in that look, you will see the entire truth without them needing to say a single thing. It will be a gaze that holds all the unspoken promises, all the regret for past mistakes, and all the hope for a future with you. When they speak, the words will come from a place of complete surrender to what they feel. There will be no games, no hesitation, only the truth that has been growing since the moment they heard your name in that quiet, game-changing conversation. It is the kind of love that changes not just the heart, but the soul. Once it reaches this level, there is no going back, no pretending it was ever casual. You are stepping into a season where love will not just be spoken, it will be proven daily. Every action will be a testament to what you mean to them. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They are already making moves you cannot yet see. Quiet plans, sudden decisions, and rearranged priorities are forming in the background of their life. This is not an impulse, it is the beginning of a new commitment built from the moment they realized how close they came to losing you. Someone's voice in that private exchange brought light to what they had ignored. It cut through the noise of daily life and planted a deep truth into their spirit. That truth is now guiding them like an unseen hand, turning every choice toward you. The hesitation they once carried has dissolved. Where there used to be uncertainty, there is now boldness. Where there used to be distance, there is now an unstoppable pull toward you. This is why you may feel sudden shifts, unexpected messages, a quicker pace to their words, an intensity in their tone. It is because they are no longer trying to slow their heart, they are allowing it to run straight in your direction. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, the alignment you are about to experience is a reward for your patience. Heaven saw the seasons where you waited in quiet faith, even when answers seemed far away. Now those unseen sacrifices are returning to you in the form of a love that will not let go. You may feel an unusual peace, even in moments where things seem uncertain. That is the signal that divine hands are moving behind the scenes. You are not being prepared for loss, you are being prepared for a deeper union. The one you love is beginning to see the weight of their absence and the beauty of their presence in your life. They are awakening to the idea that love is not just about being near, but about being constant. This awakening will draw them back to you with a depth that is rare and lasting. It will be their choice, but it will feel as if something greater is pulling them forward. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Now, their nights are different. They lie awake, not from fear, but from the flood of thoughts about you. Each memory they replay feels like a thread tying them closer, and they are afraid to let any of those threads break. They are remembering the small things, the way your voice shifts when you are happy, the way your eyes hold a story without words, the way your absence changes the whole energy of a room. These details are now sacred to them. You are not just a person in their life, you are the anchor they did not realize they were drifting without. That realization is making them fight for you in ways they never imagined they would need to. It will not be long before you see this fight reach the surface. The gestures will be bigger, the words more certain, and the time you spend together will feel richer than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The private conversation that sparked this was not filled with flattery, it was filled with honesty. Someone spoke your truth, and it struck the exact place in their heart that needed to hear it. That impact is still unfolding now. They are rethinking the choices they have made, and the way they have handled your connection. Regret is present, but it is being turned into motivation to love you better. The way they look at you from now on will hold layers: apology, longing, gratitude, and hope. These emotions will be impossible to hide. Every step they take will be toward building something that can weather storms, stand through time, and hold both of your hearts safely. This is not a passing feeling, it is the start of something unshakable. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The silence between them after that conversation was not emptiness. It was weight. Every second that passed carried the echo of the truth they had just heard. They could not unhear it, and they could not stop imagining what it meant for the future. They walked away with your name still burning in their mind. It was not just about affection anymore, it became about responsibility, about stepping into a role they had been avoiding. Love shifted from something they felt to something they needed to protect. Since that moment, every choice they've made has been touched by this new awareness. They have begun to pull away from distractions, from situations that kept them from giving you their whole heart. Something inside them is rearranging, clearing space for only you. And you, without realizing it, have already begun to feel the difference. The way they speak to you, the pauses in their voice, the sudden urgency to be present, it is all a reflection of the decision they quietly made in that private moment. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, such moments are rare because they are orchestrated by heaven itself. Only divine timing could have allowed the right words to meet the right ears in such a way that everything changed instantly. That conversation was not a coincidence, it was a key turning in a lock that had been stuck for too long. They now understand the cost of hesitation. They have felt the reality of what losing you would mean, and it has shaken them to the core. It is why they will no longer move carelessly where your heart is concerned. You will notice them becoming more intentional. The things they once took lightly, they will now approach with a seriousness you have never seen before. The moments they once overlooked will now be cherished. This is their heart finally realizing that you are not replaceable. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Their nights are now filled with thoughts of how to show you this change. They are planning, perhaps unconsciously at times, how to bring you closer, how to prove they are worthy of what you give. You may see them doing small things first, checking in more often, remembering dates, listening more closely when you speak. Each small act is a stone laid in the foundation of something greater. They have begun to see you as their safe place, the one they want to run to rather than away from. It is this shift in perception that will make their love for you unshakable. And once this love takes root in its new form, it will not be swayed by distance, misunderstanding, or outside interference. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They are holding on to that conversation like a compass, letting it guide them toward the version of themselves they always wanted to be for you. It is no longer about what they can get from this relationship, it is about what they can give. You will soon notice them speaking more directly, as if there is no longer time to dance around the truth. They will want you to know, without doubt, where you stand in their heart. The love that is growing now is not fragile, it is fierce. It will shield you, hold you, and lift you in ways you may have stopped hoping for. This is why heaven says not to fear the changes you sense. They are not signs of loss, they are signs of something stronger being built for you. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They can no longer move through the day without thinking about you. Every plan they make, every step they take, now has your presence in mind. That one private exchange rewired their priorities, replacing distractions with a singular focus, you. Even in their quiet moments, they find themselves imagining your reactions, your smile, the sound of your laughter. They have started measuring their choices against how they will affect you. This is not infatuation, it is devotion taking root in its most serious form. They have realized that love cannot survive on moments alone. It must be built on consistency, truth, and a willingness to fight for it. That truth hit them hard during the conversation, and it has not let go since. This is why you will soon feel their energy shifting toward you in ways you have not experienced before. Their presence will feel warmer, their words more certain, and their actions will match their heart. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, there is a divine current pulling them closer no matter what stands in the way. This is why the timing feels intense, because heaven is accelerating the connection. It is removing all unnecessary detours so the two of you can stand where you were meant to all along. The one you love is beginning to see your worth with a clarity that leaves no room for hesitation. They understand now that you are the anchor they cannot drift without. Every time they think of walking away, the words from that private moment return to their mind. It is as if heaven has etched those sentences into their heart as a reminder of what is at stake. This awareness will drive them to act, not in months, but in moments. They will not let this shift pass without grounding it in something real. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They are already letting go of influences that once clouded their judgment. Friendships that spoke against your bond are losing their grip. Habits that kept them distant are slowly breaking away. What you will soon see is a more present, more focused version of them, someone who no longer allows fear to dictate their actions. They are ready to build rather than run. The love they now feel is layered with gratitude, as if they have been given a second chance they did not know they needed. This second chance is not something they plan to waste. And because of this, the way they touch your life from this point forward will feel deliberate, as if each gesture carries a silent vow. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your story together is no longer on the same path, it has taken a turn toward something more certain. The uncertainty of the past will fade, replaced by a deeper trust that comes only from seeing love tested and proven. They will begin opening up about thoughts they once kept hidden. You will hear them speak dreams aloud that they were once afraid to share. These dreams will always have you at the center. The shift is not just emotional, it is spiritual. Their soul has recognized yours in a way that cannot be undone, and that recognition has anchored them in this love. From here, you are walking into a chapter that will not be written in hesitation, but in bold, deliberate love. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They have been carrying the weight of that private moment in their chest as if it were a living thing. Each heartbeat reminds them that something has changed forever. It is no longer possible for them to see you the way they did before, it is deeper now, more urgent. The words they heard about you were not just descriptions, they were revelations. They painted a picture of your heart, your strength, and your rare loyalty in ways they had never fully understood. That picture is now burned into their mind. Every time they close their eyes, they see you in that light. It has given them a clarity they didn't know they were missing. And now, every choice they make feels like it must honor that image of you. This is why you may soon notice their sudden bursts of tenderness, the way they pause mid-sentence just to look at you, the way their tone softens when your name leaves their lips. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, this kind of transformation does not fade with time, it deepens. Heaven has made sure that the seed planted in that conversation will grow into something unshakable. And no matter what storms come, this root will hold firm. The one you love is beginning to understand that love is not proven by grand gestures alone. It is in the consistency of presence, the quiet acts of care, the decision to choose you every single day. They may not yet have the perfect words to explain it, but you will feel it in the way they show up for you. They will begin protecting your peace, defending your name, and making sure you never doubt your place in. They are removing the mistakes, replacing uncertainty with stability, and adding moments they never thought they would be brave enough to give. They have realized that the most dangerous thing they could do is assume you will always be there without effort. That realization is pushing them to be more intentional than they have ever been. Your love story is no longer moving by chance, it is moving with purpose. You will feel that purpose in the way they plan, the way they speak, and the way they hold you in their presence. It will be impossible to ignore the difference because heaven is making it visible to you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They are preparing something for you, something that will show you in a single moment how much they value what you share. It might come as an unexpected confession, a surprise that feels like it was crafted just for you, or a moment where they finally put their heart entirely in your hands. The past versions of them that were afraid, distant, or guarded are fading. What is emerging is someone who has seen the truth and refuses to let it go. You will feel more secure, more cherished, and more certain than you have in a long time. And that is because heaven has rewritten the ending of your story before it was too late. This private conversation was the turning point, and everything after it will prove that you were worth every change they are making. Type Amen to get blessing 111.